Hello and welcome to my dance studio here in the heart of Ceredigion, West Wales. My name's Jessica Scarlett May. I'm a fellow of the British Association of Teachers of Dancing and a former Imperial ICD teacher and school owner. It was many moons ago that the Rumba Malibu was created by David Bullen and Iverna Corcoran. And back in 1988, it was the days really before the internet, and the ability to record digitally. And with a nod in that direction, I think this particular rumba was overlooked and is still, as far as I'm concerned, a very delightful dance to dance. So I'm going to cover this. I don't think any other teacher's done this particular rumba. So I have no visual reference of how it was done, and that'll be important as we go on through the dance. So come and join me, leaders. We'll start moving towards the camera, have a look at these creative shapes and figures put together by these two wonderful people. So I know the dance was very popular in its day, and I'm not sure if it's in the Blackpool top 20 anymore, but we're going to start in closed Latin hold. So there we go. That means that you don't have body contact, and you should know that by silver medal. So this is for silver medal and above, okay? So we're going to do a weight change 4-1. We're going to do a basic step forward and step to side for a full weight and a rock. So that's a AIDA basically. So we're going to do a basic, replace to side. We're going to step through for a full way. Inside and will be maintained for the moment. So that's your full way, like a whisk if you want to think of it that way. And we're going to dance a rock between the feet. Rock, rock, rock. Finishing with the weight forward. Now, the man's going to step back for a change of place. So the man's going to step back, allowing the lady to step forward. She's moving against line of dance. The man's stepping back. We're both going to do a change of place. And that means the man steps back, forward towards wall, and he steps forward, which becomes a side step towards the wall. Now the lady is ended in shadow hold behind you, gents, which is unusual. I don't see that much. So we're going to walk for 3 rumba walks in shadow hold. So you're stepping inside leg, which is the man's left, lady's right, down the room. 2, 3, 4. The man's going to do a turning cucaracha to face his partner, okay? And center. So he does a turning cucaracha. Think of that as a forward step, a replacement of weight, and a closed step. Now, the lady's going to step forward, and that's the key. That's the key. She's going to step forward here as she turns underneath your left hand, gents. Okay, so you're going to lift your left hand and step forward left. There we go. The man steps forward once again as the lady goes underneath the man's left hand, and we both finish. I'm going to say down line of dance. I'll go as the script says, so I'm making a forward New York type movement, but in shadow hold, step. There we go. So you both step forward there, okay? So it'll be line of dance, a diagonal to wall, doesn't make any difference to the figure, okay? We both recover weight, and we both step to side. We're going to step into 1 to 3 of a turning basic, which is part of the natural top. So that's your turning basic. That foot is left foot to side and side back. The man's going to cross behind, and I'm going to make it as if I'm still on this line of dance for the moment. So we're going to cross behind, a replacement, a cross behind. Okay? And keep that quite tight because the lady's walking round you, or she can only walk round her own foot. So you've got to keep them steps reasonably tight. You can't walk away from her. We're going to step back in four-way, step forward, and we're going to step forward, and that's going to lead the lady into a spiral. And I use a little bit of shape here, rightly or wrongly, and I actually caress or trail my hand around the lady's waist if I know her. If you don't know your partner, that's a different story. And we both step, or I should say, the man steps back, the lady steps forward, side and close. So that's where we are at. So we've just stepped side and close. We're still facing our partner. We're going to do a turning cucaracha with a double hand hold. So that means the inside hand will go up. That's your right. Your right hand will go up. And your left hand will be maintained at just above hip level. Okay? Replace your weight and close your feet, gents. Now the lady's going to do a type of sliding door here. Okay? So she's in front of you. You could say that's a rock into a cuddle if you want. But I don't think we have the freedom to make a true cuddle position. But that's the idea, I think. Now, the man's going to do a cucaracha to the wall as the lady makes another cucaracha to center. Okay? So we make another cucaracha, and on this occasion, the man steps across. So we've nearly finished the dance. We've got a solo turn here, which is 3 forward steps down the room, left, right, left. So we step down the room for a solo turn. 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we finish with a rumba 1 check, which is a plie, and that means there's a compression of the supporting knee. And there's all sorts of shapes you can do as you do that rumba 1 check. We both finish to side, and you're back at the start of the dance. So it's a lovely dance. I don't want to dwell upon that too much, except that it's been well put together, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't see many rumbas that does the job quite so well. So we're going to walk away from the camera, dancing the same sequence. You've always got the introduction to look through to see how the dance should be danced, but again, it's danced solo until I can find somebody to dance it with. So, how did it start? Close Latin hold. And what did we do? Basic step to side? Yeah, that sounds right. Facing wall. So, we've got close Latin hold. We're stepping to side. 4-1. A basic step, stepping forward on the 2 of the music. So it's standard rumba timing. 2, 3, 4. 4 away, Aida. 2, 3, 4. We've got a rock between the feet with the hips. 2, 3, 4. So we finish with the weight forward as we step back, gents, for a change of place. So where's the lady going? She's going forward. All right. So she's going forward towards the camera against line of dance as you make your backward step. A step forward towards wall, and you finish to side against wall. So where is your partner? She's behind you in shadow hold. So we're walking down the room, inside leg. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. We've got a turning cucaracha where we face the girl. Okay? So far, so good. We're going to dance a change of place for an open check and shadow hold. I think that's how it's put. I'll hit that in the notes if I've pronounced it wrongly. But it's a check in shadow hold. It's a New York in shadow hold if you want to think of it that way. So we step forward left, forward right, lifting the arm up so she can go underneath, and we check to either down to wall or line of dance. Okay, so then we need two options. In that general direction, I'm happy. So that forward check is maintaining your left hand to lady's right. Okay, the right arm is extended, the lady's hand will go through. Okay, and we'll discuss that for the ladies in a second. Replace to side. So we're going to do a basic and top. Okay, so we've got a turning basic which turns just under an eighth of a turn, and that means your left foot is to side and slide back. You're going to do a crossing action, a step almost in place, it's not totally, and a crossing action. Okay, we're stepping back, left foot in four-way. That's it. We replace the weight forward and step forward, turning the lady into a spiral. So she's made a full turn on that spiral. As we step back, she steps forward, side and close. We have double hand hold. So we've got double hand hold into a turning cucaracha. So we're turning from facing wall to facing line of dance. That will create a shape here in the hands. So that hand will go up, that one will go forward. Replace your weight and close your feet. So we have option of hand holds here. You can let go or maintain the left to right hand hold for the girl. Okay? The man steps right to wall, dancing a cucaracha as the lady does one to center. There we go. And in this case, the man steps across his supporting foot with his right. So we've got a solo turn. We both dance a solo turn. Left, right, left. I suggest you dance these forward. So that's a forward, forward, forward action. We're going to dance a Rumba 1 check straight out of the Rumba 1 lance line. So that means we dance it on a bent knee with either circling of hands or you're maintaining them out there. And a simple step to side ends the dance to put you back in the starting position. What's the starting position? Basic step. So we've got basic step and four-way Aida. And we're back into the dance. Thank you very much, gentlemen. That completes the Rumba Malibu. Again, if you wish to support this page, you can do via my PayPal account, and it will keep my light and heating on, and also allow me to buy new scripts which aren't free. You can do that by using my email through Jessica Scarlett May at yahoo.com.